Sup guys, Zeke and Omac here, the Bully Boy himself, coming at ya with another episode of Trash Talk with Bully Boy. Thanks to our sponsors, Big Striker Promotions. Big Striker Promotions are spreading the word about the culture of Oz rap and promotes Aussie and Kiwi rappers online. Check out their socials. Big Striker Promotion. Artful Tattoo Studios. Artful has studios in Morley, Margs and Bali with the dopest artists. Check out their socials. Artful, of course it hurts. Today, we have one of the hardest working rappers in Australia. He has released 3 albums called Inside My Insomnia, Day vs. Night, and Second to None. He is a part of the Psych Ward Crew. He's my homie. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Omac.
Alright, what's up, Omac? How are you, bro?
Not bad, bros. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Before this interview, you were actually in the studio. So what have you been doing in the studio, bro?
Oh, well, it's all pretty top secret, but for you, I can spill the beans. Nah, I've just been making the most of isolation and getting lots of writing done. It looks like I'm going to be working on a solo album. Just did the joint album with Miss, so that was cool, but I think we're both going to just knuckle down and work on some joint projects now. And just get busy instead of just sitting around waiting until we can do shows. Might as well just work on some new music, you know?
Nice, man. And you did do a thing with Miss called Second to None, and that was super dope, bro. What was the recording process for that?
Well, me and Miss, we stay with each other, not like that, but not that that matters. But we've just been meaning to do a joint project for a long time since I started, and it just turned out we made one song together a couple of years ago, and we thought this is going to be the start of the project that we've been meaning to do. And took us a little longer than usual, but we didn't want to rush it. And real stoked with the final outcome. And cop that album Second to None out now if you haven't heard it.
Hey, yeah, you guys go check that out, and also check out Omac's new track, Cryptid. It was pretty good, bro.
Cheers, bro. Appreciate it.
Nice. So what have you been doing in this lockdown besides like all this recording?
Well, we just finished the Death Rattle tour with Complete. That was the biggest tour we had done, and I'd never rapped so much in my life. So probably not the same as other artists, but it's actually good to have a little break from shows. We pretty much gassed out towards the end. I don't know how I was still able to talk at the end of the tour. They actually pretty much banned shows like a day after we finished, so we couldn't have timed it any better. And I've just been spending time with my family because I'm always just trying to finish a project or on the road. What else? I'm going to keep it PG, so that's about it.
That's all right, bro. You're allowed to swear in that.
I like the shirt as well.
Pardon?
I like the shirt you're rocking, Seva.
Yeah, bro. Seva did that in the mail with a record and his CD, Like I Give a Fuck.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I said
and also
rocking my hoodie the other day as well. Much love.
Yeah, so also with the TPW show, Death Rattle tour, you also pulled double shifts every show of the tour. How did you not manage to die every night?
Well, I guess the adrenaline is a massive help. But yeah, you're right. It was the hardest thing I'd done. By the time I was already getting up to do a complete set with him, because I'm his hype man, I was already knackered from doing the set with Misk, and then I was also jumping up in Better Belief set. So, to be honest, by the time I was getting up at the end, I thought the crowd's probably already sick of me. I've been up here, twice already tonight. But I know the crowds were just awesome, and every night just being in a different town, like you just got to give it your all. Even if we're tired, we've got to remember that the place we're at that night hasn't seen us. So we still got to try and give them as good of a show as the night before. And yeah, I guess just meeting the fans, because every night we're doing meet and greet. So you're meeting all these crazy fans. Sometimes it's the first time they've met us. Other times they've been there every show, but you just want to give them their money's worth. So yeah, that really just pushes you to get through it, really.
Nice, man. You were really good at the shows. I remember going to the underage show. You were really good there, bro.
Awesome, mad. So are you, mate? So you got up there and rocked it with us, Bloodstained Nikes. That was a mad experience. I've never seen anyone that young get up there and rock it like that. So props to you, bro.
It's one of the coolest things I've actually ever done, I reckon.
Well,
yeah.
the start of many, I think, man.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Just go hard.
Yeah. So, who is your biggest inspiration when you first started rapping?
I don't know if you can see, but it's Eminem, Slim Shady for sure. Just when I was Eminem for the first time, and I'd never heard anyone rap the way he rapped, and then when I found out that he was white, I thought, oh shit, maybe I could do this too, because he was that good, you know. Like when you thought of white rappers before Eminem, it was a lot of corny one-hit wonders like Vanilla Ice and a couple others that aren't even really that memorable, you know. But yeah, Eminem was the one that, you know, I guess it's a very common answer, but that's because he's just so good when it comes to his pen game, and just yeah, Eminem for sure was the main inspiration for me to become a rapper.
Nice, man. What about now? Who's your inspiration now?
Just life, really. Just getting older and experiencing more things, and also just playing with my music a bit more. I've been doing this for a decade now, so I don't want to make the same songs over and over. But then I'm also just blessed to have such talented friends around me. Like just before I was in the studio, and on one end of the house there was Paulie P making some beats, and then I go to the other end and there was Cortex showing DJ L Street some new stuff. And just being around motivated, talented people is just something that just keeps us all on our toes. Even if we're competing with each other, it's like a healthy competition. Yeah, being part of the Psych Ward as well, like I have to kind of step my game up every time because I'm just in a circle with such dope MCs. And yeah, just pretty much everyone I work with, I'm not just, you know, working with them because, you know, they're making music. They're all good at what they do. I'm not just doing it because they like what I like. So yeah, just that pretty much is my answer.
Nice, man. Hopefully, we had to stop there because my dog started barking. But yeah, yeah, nice, man. So, how did you come up with your rap name, Omac?
Well, it's pretty much just my name. Yeah, Chris Omac. I had that many nicknames when I started, but when I asked a couple people, what do you think I should make my rap name, they were like, well, you're already known as just Omac. Like there was, you know, Macca, Immaculate, whatever, Omac Attack. So it just kind of stuck. I wasn't going to come up with another name. I was still kind of mucking around with graffiti, and I was right into wrestling, and I've had like so many different aliases and nicknames and stuff that didn't need an extra one, so I just stuck with my name, Omac.
Nice, man. And would you use it today if you were first starting in the rap game, or would you keep it as Omac?
Yeah, I guess I got to just stay with no regrets, man. You know, yeah, I couldn't really imagine myself having a different rap name now. It'd be weird. MC already taken. But yeah, but good question, man.
Yeah, cheers, bro. All right. So
like I usually get, so props.
Yeah, nice, bro. So what advice do you have for any rappers that wants to make it into the rap game today?
well, you need to go buy a visor because I'm bringing them back into fashion. So that's the first step. Advice. Well, basically, I saw Bitter mention it when you interviewed him. I saw a snippet of it, and what he was saying was spot on. And I say it to a lot of people: you just got to treat it like a sport or anything that you have a passion with. You got to give it your all or nothing. Like, it's okay to have it as a hobby, but if you really want to make it, and this is all you want to do, you have to be doing it in your sleep. You need to be, like Bit said, you don't need to be making a song every day, but you need to be just putting bars in your phone or on a pad or whatever, or in your laptop or whatever. I mean, my nephew's your age, and he's been asking me the same stuff, and he's got a good ear for it. But I just told him you're not going to get any better till you actually put the pen to paper, and that's the only way you'll realise from practice what words are working better and what things you can do better. And I kind of treat it like a puzzle. I just love, like, even with that song Cryptic I released yesterday, it's just lots of different wordplay and things that might go over the average listener's head, but a rapper will be able to start picking the things that I've done in there that have taken experience and practice to get to that point with my pen. So to you or whoever is listening that is starting out or wants to get to that level, just go hard. Just don't try and be exactly like your favorite rapper. Pick different things from your favorite rappers, and just use bits of them and make your own style, your own name, and your own sound. Because no one wants to hear another.
You're muffly, so you're kind of muffly. We can hear that part.
All good. So basically, don't try and be exactly like another rapper. Be your own style. Make your own style. Make your own sound. No one wants to see another Drake or another I don't know, whatever. But just it's okay to be influenced by other artists, but don't let that make you who you are as an artist. And just keep writing. You're not going to get better at writing if you're not writing all the time. You're not going to get better at soccer if you're not constantly on the soccer field. You're not going to get better at Call of Duty if you're playing Crash Bandicoot. It's just simple mathematics.
That's some good advice, guys. Real good advice from Omac. So where do you think you see yourself in 5 years?
I'm going to still be alive, hopefully a bit healthier. Probably, yes, hopefully have a few more projects out. That's a good question, man. It's actually a little bit depressing, to be honest. I'd hopefully, I'll be traveling and doing more international shows. That's something I'm really keen to do. We were lucky enough to do some shows in New Zealand last year with Mercules, and that was like a dream, just performing in another country. I would like to do more of that and just go to different places and just show them what Psych Ward's all about, put Perth City on the map on a bigger scale, really.
Nice, man. That's real good, bro.
What about you?
Well, honestly, I'm a world famous rapper or a world famous fighter, or both, probably both.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully then.
Nice. Yeah, well, I could definitely see you doing both. You pretty much already are. Just go hard. Like I said, well, you already know about commitment and training, or you wouldn't be where you are with your MMA. So, but yeah, cheers for having me, bro. It was a good talk, and keep going hard with this, bro, because you got good questions, and hopefully when they start doing shows again, I'll see you back on stage.
Yeah, bro, that'd be sick, bro.
Any more questions?
Pardon, bro?
Any more questions or?
Nah, that's it, bro. So, all right, cool. Thanks for coming on, bro. And I'll hopefully talk to you again.
For sure. Much love. Psych Ward.
All right, see you, bro.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in on this episode of Trash Talk with Bully Boy. Thanks for Omac for coming on the show. It was good yarning with you, bro. And make sure to go check out my sponsors, Big Striker Promotions and Artflink Tattoo Studios. Make sure to go like, subscribe, and share. So